Recently I made a video, one thing I dislike or hate about your Street Fighter 6 main, and that video did surprisingly well. Turns out that that kind of resonates with people. But Street Fighter 6 does so many amazing things, and really the game is a pretty great video game. So I figured why not talk about one thing I love about every character in Street Fighter 6. And for the most part, I think I love the vast majority of this roster. So let's start first with the poster boy Luke. One thing I like about him is how satisfying some of his moves feel, especially the flash knuckles. But if there is one thing I love the most with Luke, above everything else, it's the DDT. The DDT feels amazing and it looks really cool, and appropriately it does a ton of damage as well. And since we already got Cammy here, I absolutely love Cammy's level 2 super, the cinematic version. Not only is it like really cool, but also it's like such a distinct cinematic CQC, so it looks amazing. And I love the fact that the final kick at the end, the fact that this can KOs, it looks incredibly disrespectful, but also it's kind of hilarious. And speaking of disrespectful and hilarious, this game got some hilarious taunts. Like, I love the fact that you can KO someone with Chun-Li's taunt. That's always kind of funny. And she's not the only character with like a cool taunt. My god, the special taunt where like she will talk as if she's talking on the mic, and then there comes the fireworks, and that actually does pretty good damage. But that even got like mechanics to it, where if you hold down a kick button, you can delay the fireworks and then they will come out later. It is so silly, the fact that there is some mechanical depths to it. But yeah, obviously never gonna get pulled off, but it's amazing. And Bison is a character that I love a ton about. He feels really good. I love the fact that he grabs people by the face with his level 2. I love the OD Psycho Crusher when you got the bomb. That explosion looks so satisfying. But also, if you taunt someone when you got the bomb on them, it's hilarious. And I love the laugh he does at the end.
3, 2, 1.
Listen. I don't have time to play.
I really do love this Ken win pose as well. I think that's really cool. And Manon. Oh my god. But it's not all super shallow. There are some gameplay mechanical stuff that I absolutely love as well. Like for example, Ed. Yeah, I mean, yes, I love that his sneakers will do like that squeaking sound even on sand. I don't know how that is even possible. But dream combos. I genuinely think dream combos are absolutely one of the coolest things that happened to Street Fighter 6. Obviously, this super looked like it will result in so many tech, but I don't think even the most optimistic person would have expected so much to come out of it, and it's just really cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mochi, he's got it. He's gonna survive.
Oh!
Yes, indeed.
But he's not the only character with really cool mechanics. I really like what they did with DJ, his redesign in general. I absolutely love the idea of like the lights. It's like the light special moves being feints. I think thematically that is really cool, and I absolutely love feints in fighting games. And I do like they have some relevance as well, even in combos where you can like feint cancel his fireballs and then keep going with a combo. I like the fact that you can use it for like frame traps, and like frame trap off of the back heavy kick. If you get the counter hit, you get good combos. I find that to be really cool. Hey there, hope you're enjoying the video. If you're liking the video so far but you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I mean, we got an amazing team going up. Join Zamura's EX-Men. We even got like the Emma and Magneto combo, so you know we're gonna dominate. Excuse the silliness and enjoy the rest of the video. We talk a lot about how Terry is like Street Fighter 6 character, but you know how many of the Street Fighter 6 got the heavy drive rush into heavy into drive rush into heavy into super, and that does like the most optimal damage. I love the fact that Terry's combo routing is so interesting and so different than everyone else. It kind of like pay homage to his SNK routes. I love the fact that he gets 2 double Buster Wolf, and in general his combo routes and how his juggles work. It is by far to me like some of the most entertaining in the entire roster. I wish more characters had combos like Terry. And since I used Ryu as an example, I must admit his level 3 is amazing. It's by far the most badass looking Shoryuken I have ever seen. And I love the victim reaction. I love seeing how every character got like the victim reaction, because that's pretty cool. Zangief is supposed to be the ultimate grappler, and I do love the fact that he have a ton of regular grabs, even if they don't amount to that much like in terms of utility. The fact that he have way more grabs than the average characters, I think that's actually kind of badass and kind of befitting of his status as the grappler in the Street Fighter series. Another character with really unique traits is Rasheed, and the fact that the wind will actually affect his special moves and even his normals, which will kind of boost his momentum. I thought that was really cool with Street Fighter 5, and I'm kind of glad they took away his like wall jump thing and kind of kept his identity being the fact that he get enhanced by the wind. I feel like that's really cool. I wish they kind of went further with it. Maybe it would be broken, where like his drive rush would even get like extended drive impact, would get enhanced by the wind. Maybe it would have been probably too broken, but I don't know. I think in me like thematically it would have been really cool. And then we come to Guile, and I don't know, like, it's not that I don't hate Guile in this game, but I feel like they took away a lot of what I thought was really cool about Guile. I don't like the burr fact. I don't like the fact that his gameplay now is so reliant on like Fireball, Drive Rush. They even took away like the Guile theme, which was always like one of the coolest things about him. So it's not like I hate him. I don't even, as CM Mako would say, I don't even dislike you, but I don't like him in this game. I feel so indifferent to Guile, which, that's kind of unfortunate. He does have the one cool tone though, with when he does like the Sonic around his finger. I feel like that's pretty cool. But then we have other characters like Dhalsim, which I really love the fact that they kept his, or actually they added it later, but they gave him like that white chip damage on his super. He's pretty much like the only character that does chip damage while you still have drive gauge. Obviously it is like recoverable white hills, but that is such a cool touch. You love to give character like unique traits. Marisa, I absolutely love this character design. I love how everything she does looks like it does mad damage, which obviously it does, but it looks like it hurt. Her moves got so much impact behind them, and that command grab, oh my god, that it felt like the opponent body is gonna leave their soul when they get hit by it. It's absolutely devastating. Marisa is so cool. Now let me gush a little bit about Elena, because Elena is not a character I would have ever expected to like as much as I did, but I really do. And I can't pinpoint one thing specifically with Elena, but her looking that amazing in the Street Fighter 3 costume, it is by far to me the greatest 2D to 3D transitions that I have ever seen. She's like so, reminds me so much of her Street Fighter 3 sprite. It is insane. That job they done with her is absolutely tremendous. Even if I am not a big fan of the character herself, or like absolutely love crazy about her gameplay, you can tell just how cool she does look, and Elena is just top tier in my opinion. Akuma, I absolutely love his recapture state super. This is something I talked about in depth in like a prior combo. I will leave a link to it so you can check it out. But I love the fact that regardless of how the juggle started, if you comboed into his level 2 and you got the wall splat, that follow-up juggle will always be the same. Like it resets the juggle count, which I feel like that is pretty cool. And Capcom is starting to be like more and more creative with the level 2 supers. I think Sagat will have something similar where he gets like a relaunch on his level 2. So that's fun. I think that's one of the most fun elements of Akuma personally. Another character that got a really fun element to her is Kimberly. I absolutely love the idea of her level 3 buffing her walk speed. That's very interesting. I think like that is the most distinct buff that a character get in this game. Sure, she got like the damage handicap, and that aspect of it I don't like it, but I do love the idea of her actually getting faster when she is like listening to the music, and the fact that the game music will change as well. And if you got two Kimberlys who activated their level 3, now the song start having lyrics. that kind of love is kind of amazing. For Yuri, I really do like her level 2 super. It opens up a lot of different combos than most of the rosters. I just like characters having unique options. I think that's always like really fun. Another character with tremendous combo options are JP. It feels like we discover a new GP combo every week. It's insane how much depth there is to his combo game, and just like I said prior, like the more that the characters go away from the heavy drive rush, the better. And JP's combo game and creativity is just through the roof. I love how much depth there is to this guy. And that leaves us with Aki, and honestly, given what they had with Fang, they did tremendous with Aki. Her animation and just how creepy she looks, especially with the command grab, that is really top tier. And I love how they reworked the poison mechanic. I figured they would use poison kind of like they did with Street Fighter V, where the poison stopped your white gauge from recovering. So I figured maybe they will do like poison where you don't get drive back, but they kind of mixed the poison with the retribution mechanic from Gil, where like 2 hits will do like an even bigger impact and even bigger combo opportunity. So I think that's really cool way of doing it. And finally we got Lily. And just like Guile, Lily is not a character that I hate in any way, but I find it hard to like something about her. She is almost like an underage, which makes it kind of uncomfortable when you hit her, especially with some of the moves like the Marisa level 3 or like the upcoming Sagat. Like that is child abuse. And her gameplay is not very interesting, but she's kind of cute. Like I will give her that. Lily is kind of cute, and she does some breaking the fourth wall stuff that I think is kind of interesting. And that's about it. What are your thoughts? What is something that you love about every character in this game? I would love to hear your thoughts all about it in the comment section below. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.